Oh yeah. Best we've seen in months, baby.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
You're listening to Lombard Trucking.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm out here in Bossier City, Louisiana. I just got loaded in Simsboro, Louisiana. I've done this load before. I pick up at a glass place called R-Dog Glass. Goes right back to legit 5 miles from my house. So you really can't beat this kind of load. Now, this morning I woke up, noticed a little bit of coolant underneath my engine. I started to panic. Key thing to do in this moment, which I've gotten from many other YouTubers out there, is don't panic, because some problems are not as they seem. And I know that when you're driving a car and you see coolant, it is also scary. Now, this has happened to me before with my old truck. I was leaking coolant. I saw steam come from my truck. Ended up being the hose just got loose, and I went to AutoZone, got a brand new hose, new clamps, popped it right on, good as new. Very similar thing happened. So I investigated, looked all around the engine. That's the beautiful part about these trucks, is when you pop the hood, you can see everything. So I took a look at everything I could, inspected every hose, gave it such a great look over. I found that nothing was leaking, but I found out where the coolant was on one pipe underneath. I had to get on my back and go underneath the truck, and I'll show you that in a minute. And I noticed it was a little wet, and then right on top, and I'll show you in a moment, where I saw some of the coolant, I saw some of it pooled. So I wiped everything dry, everything clean. I found no leaks, nothing at all. Everything was perfectly fine. I drove 100 miles to the shipper, got back into the door, popped the hood, continued to monitor the engine, look at it. I had it shut off, and I was at the shipper for about 90 minutes, so I had the truck shut off for an hour. Everything was good to go. I turned it on, watched it again for the remaining half hour, got the green light, went in, signed for my paperwork, went off on the road. And then I just wanted to stop at this quick trip, top off, because I just wanted to get my enough fuel to get back home. Got myself a socket set, and we're just gonna fix the issue, because after looking it up, looking in the owner's manual, talking to some mechanics, talking to some friends, this is probably just a clamp issue. So we're just gonna go ahead and tighten the clamps. Now, if you look right here, here's the coolant tank. So here's the thing, I never even lost coolant at all. I'm still at full. This is where I saw some coolant pooling up, and you can see a little bit of pink. I just saw it right around there. So that tells me it has to do with just the coolant, the clamps being a little loose, and that'll happen just over time through vibrations and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those clamps. So here's another close-up. See, I thought it was leaking from here. Now this truck's got over 500,000 miles on it, so I didn't know if a pinhole came out. But see this clamp up here? Come on, focus for me, dog. So there's that clamp, so you gotta get underneath. One click at a time, just give it a little tight. You got some more clamps down here. Just make sure all these are good. So I just want to make this quick video to let you know, while you're out there, if you're an owner-operator, even if you're a company driver, learn your truck, because say you go and bring this stuff in, it could take you off the road for a few days. Now, I'm taking this guy in for service next week anyways, first PM and oil change. So I got lucky, but just look over stuff. You don't got to be a mechanic. I'm not. I was never really good with this stuff. Besides changing out a radiator hose and a car battery, I don't know, an L from a T in this thing. So, but just figured I'd share along with you guys. Like I said, this is part of the reason why I'm doing this whole thing. So if you made it part of this video, just comment LT Mechanic. I'll see you guys on the next one.